Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eo, and this is Kingdom Death Monster. So, we're going to go ahead and do our hunt event for year 10. I believe it's year 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 10. I need to do Departing Survival. I actually forgot to do that. All of them have acanthus plants. Yeah, all of them have a dried acanthus, which is plus 2 survival, I believe. Yes, plus 2 survival. Our Departing Survival is 4, so we're going to max out except for Renazuki. So, we're just going to do that. And actually, I was still doing armor. Oh well. But I wanted to get started anyway. Doremi's suite is taken care of. Hatate is taken care of. Yuka has hide. So it'll be this. And then Runazuki is wearing a skirt and screaming bracers. So 3 in the waist. 2 in the arms. That should be everything. Okay. I have set the hunt table, and then I went ahead, since I have this, I went ahead with mineral gathering first, and then herb gathering. I was taking a look at, they have done some changes to how this works. Mineral gathering, you can't really do the extra stuff unless you're a pass Overwhelming Darkness. Herb gathering, you can do no matter what, it looks like, which is, well, assuming you roll high enough. So, good stuff there. Alright, besides that, we have some, I went ahead and updated the pictures because I had left some out. We had 2 new recruits, so welcome Raisin, not Raisin, Raisin, and I believe it's Toya Hime. So, we got these 2 now. So, they're taken care of. I didn't actually have a picture of Raisin, so I had to go and get one. And also, it looks like, as far as my notes were concerned, it looks like I had already finished all of Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom. So, and what's it? Double spoiler. Could have been Undone if no, actually I did that because I was a male character. It's Suika. So, I don't remember if we had one. We were working on one, but it didn't look like we were. So I went ahead and rolled the 1d30 and got 24, and then I rolled twice on this and got Toyame and Raisin. So all we got left is Yorahime, and then that'll take care of that group. Anyway, with all that said and done, looks like we have all the Departing Survival taken care of. I don't think anyone departs with any insanity. No. Okay. So we got that going for us. And we have to do these cards in order. So we're going to go ahead and go here, and we're going to do Mineral Gathering. I'll go ahead and show the picture off, but it has changed, so don't go off what it appears here. So here's the picture. Every survivor with a pickaxe rolls on the mineral gathering table. That still remains the same. And then essentially it's kind of like this. They've made some changes to it. It used to be like a guarantee breaking stuff and losing a lot of stuff. It was pretty nasty. But it's been changed. So we're just not going to worry about it. I believe it's just 1d10, right? Yes, it's just a 1d10. I don't think there's any other bonuses. Alright, so this will be with Doremi Suite. So roll 1d10 and see what happens. 7. You find 1 iron strange resource among the unyielding stone phases. As you free it, roll 1d10. On a 6+, you hear a snap, archive a pickaxe in your gear grid. So, 1d10. Alright, so we're going to lose the pickaxe. So it's only a 50-50 chance of losing the pickaxe. It used to be 100%. Still kind of sucks that it happened, but we did get an iron resource. So, we have to carry it for now, so we'll just put it here. Okay, takes care of that. And then that'll take care of the mineral gathering. Then we got to do the hunt event. Should be 9 events. I'm just going to make sure that's correct. Because I kind of just loaded the tabletop save and wasn't sure where I was at last session. Screaming Antelope, hunt event, 9 cards. Okay, looks like we're good. So we'll go ahead and shuffle. And then top card. Devoured Grounds. The stone face ground is littered with leavings of ravenous passing beast. Half-eaten acanthus plants are strewn everywhere. If any survivors has +3 plus understanding, the survivors may skip the next hunt space. Otherwise, roll a random hunt event. That is tempting, but I do kind of want the herb gathering. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the 1d100. 29. Alright. 29 is this way. Dark Blacksmith. Each survivor... Okay, the survivors cross paths with a tall, unnaturally thin man in a hooded robe, where his feet strike the ground, sparks illuminate his path. Each survivor with 3 plus courage may give him 1 piece of gear from their gear grid and roll on the table. If they have the honorable disorder, add 3 plus 3 to the roll. I don't think... Okay, we have 1 person with courage. Oh, we have 2 people with courage. So Renazuki and Hitate. So let's... As always, I apologize for that resolution. The creature raises the object, eats it, it's gone. Refuses the gear and stares at you, does a bunch of damage. Alright, so this is a way you can get the steel shield and steel sword if you get lucky. 1 piece of gear on your gear grid, so anything could work, really. So I could just give him a Canthus Plants. In fact, I might do that. We'll have Renazuki go first. And I'm going to give up an Acanthus Plant. Alright. And then roll 1d10. He does not have Honorable. He's just ambidextrous and has intracranial hemorrhage. So 1d10. 9. 9 plus, creature unhinges the jaw and it eats the piece of gear. In return, it hands you a shining sword. Gain steel sword rare gear card. So we lose the Dried Acanthus, but we get a steel sword. Yep. So steel shield is -3 movement, irreplaceable, and you have to spend. You can spend an action or 1 survival to ignore a hit. So you're not moving, but you can actually spend survival, an infinite number of survival to ignore hits with it, which is kind of neat. The steel sword, on the other hand, is a little bit different. It is 1 speed, 4 accuracy, 5 strength. Irreplaceable, slow, and sharp, so it never goes above one attack. And what the sharp does is you roll an additional 1d10 and add that to your strength. On a perfect hit, the edge sharpens even further, and you roll another 1d10 for the rest of the attack. So on a perfect hit, you're essentially rolling 3d10 plus 5 plus whatever your strength is. It is a very, very powerful weapon. I don't know if I can actually swap any gear at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about it. Definitely going to be something I'm probably going to have Yuka probably use. Yeah, she doesn't have plus speed, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, we do have one Yuka could, or not Yuka, Hitate could also give up a piece of gear. Is there anything she really wants to get rid of? I'm going to say no. You can only have 1 steel sword, and I mean, the steel shield's amazing, but it's a pretty low chance, it looks like. Looks like, what, 20%? Yeah, so essentially we had a 40% chance of getting an item. Now it's down to 20%, so I'm not going to worry about it. And there's also a 20% chance you'll lose the gear, I think. Or lose the gear and not get anything out of it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and move on. That was a good... I'm glad I went ahead and stuck with the hunt event. Alright, next is herb gathering. To front. So herb gathering has changed, as I mentioned before. So I'll show the picture as always. So yeah, you add +10 to the score if you get if you have passed the overwhelming darkness space. Okay, so yeah, the rules are still the same, it looks like. So to make a gathering roll, a survivor nominates any number of d10s and rolls them. If 2 or more die results are the same, your score is 0. Otherwise, add all your die results to determine your gathering score. Add all the survivors' gathering scores to make a single final score and consult the herb exploration table. I think this was a mistake I made in the past where I thought it was each individual just does their own thing, but it's only you only get one result amongst all four of you. All right. So with all that said and done, oh, actually, just real quick, here's the table. It's different. Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah, doesn't have as much cooking stuff, and the Explore the Swamp is actually a little bit safer now and better. But so each character needs to roll any number of d10s. If there are any duplicates, it counts as a 0. So Doremi is going to go 4 dice. Okay, no duplicates. Hitate will go 4 dice. Okay. Yuka will go 4 dice. Okay, that's a duplicate. And then Renazuki. Okay, so these two are zeros because the duplicates. 2, 5, 9, 7, 9, 8, 7, 10. Okay, so 34 plus 23 is 57. So 57 puts us at the 45 to 74 range. Gain 2 fresh Acanthus Strange resources. If the settlement has cooking, gain 1 random vermin resource, and all survivors get gain 3 survival. I don't think we have cooking. I'm fairly certain we don't have cooking. We do not have cooking. Okay, but we do get 2 fresh Acanthus, and there are 4 in the deck. So we get 2 of those. Technically, we can distribute them how we want. So we'll give 1 to Renazuki and 1 to Hitate. All right. And actually, I'll give it to Doremi since she lost her pick. Make her feel better. All right, cool. That takes care of the herb gathering. Next, we have to do a random hunt event with Renazuki. So, 1d100, 15. Man Trap. The event revealer springs a terrible trap. Roll 1d10. Oh boy. Alright. With a terrible crash, the steel jaws of the man trap cleanly sever your foot, suffer the dismembered leg, severe injury. Now, if he still had his Acanthus plant, he would actually just soak it that way, I believe. So, but instead he's going to lose a foot. So, let's go ahead and check that out. Severe injuries, legs, dismembered leg, lose a leg, it's dismembered, right? Yes. -2 permanent movement, so he's down to 3 movement. Sorry about that. Can be recorded twice, can no longer dash, get 1 bleed token. Alright, let's add this to the list. How do you spell dismembered? Dismembered leg. Renazuki has suffered so much. Alright. So 3 movement Renazuki. At least he has a reach weapon. And then I think that's it for the event. Yep. Bye-bye leg. Alright. And then next is Yuka. Another hunt event. Thieving. Survivors find a trail of large rotting teeth littering the ground. Each survivor may scavenge. Roll 1d10 on the table. Okay. There are 2 large flat tooth in the resource deck, I believe. I'll search it real quick. Yes, there are 2. So we can get up to 2 resources from this. And if no one scavenges, it's a random hunt event, which, of course, we're going to scavenge. Who do you think we are? Is it... Okay, it's just scavenge. I don't think there's any other bonuses. When you activate terrain, blah, 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 blah. Okay, those are all fine. Alright, cool. So, I'll roll for Doremi Sweet first, 1d10. 2. I think she's going to take 1 damage. 1 damage to the arms location. Okay. Boink. Alright, next is Hatate. Okay, that's Tooth, Yuka, arm damage, and then Renazuki. Nothing. Okay, so Yuka's going to take 1 damage to the arms, and then we're going to get 1 flat tooth, which will give us a bone, as well as survivor of our choice gets +1 insanity. Okay. As for, I'm going to give that to Joranimi because she has no insanity. Alright, not the best results, but still not terrible. And we'll go ahead and deal with the Antelope next. So we're on our way. Oh, give me a moment. Alright, sorry about that. I was just confirming my recording layout. Probably should have done that on my first video. Alright, so we gotta go deal with the Antelope now. So, level 1, kind of same usual setup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, come on, stack. There we go. Okay, 7. And then 1, 2, and 3. There you go. So we got all that going for us. I'll set you down here. Screaming Antelope hit location deck. Alright, got all that going. And that should be it. Oh, then we gotta do terrain. So, we get a bug spot automatically, so we'll go ahead and search and deal with that first. We get a total of 3 Canthus plants from that, and we get a bug patch, and then we also get another 2 Canthus plants, I believe, because of on arrival, if possible, added a Canthus plant to train card to the showdown. Okay. I think I have to roll first and then do it. I don't know what's classified as on arrival. I'll assume it's the worst of the bunch. So there's still a Canthus plant in here, but we'll get it if we don't draw it. So I don't know why I'm stacking these, but I am. Alright. 1 and 2. Why are there little plus signs? Anyway. Ore veins, stone columns, Canthus plants. Grab that last Acanthus plant then. Alright. We have more Acanthus plants than we'll ever need. Which will probably keep the Antelope pretty happy. Alright. So, let's do the Acanthus plants first. 2 of them I have to go with the rules. The other 6 are, of course, part of the actual encounter itself. So, we'll do this. Okay. And then they have to be, what, 6 spaces away? 6 spaces away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop, and boop. Oh, and then this one has to go somewhere else. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then bug plant goes all the way on the bottom here. So there we go. Renazuki has the scythe, or the sickle rather. So I'll put that there. Hitate, you have the bow. For what it's worth. Alright. Face that way. And that. Oh, and then the pillars. Oh, and the ore vein. Unfortunately, we broke our pickaxe. So 6 spaces away from all other terrain. So we'll put you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Oh, right, you have bow. Let's fix that. Bow. There you go. You have your bow equipped, right? Yes, you do. Okay. Got that going for us. So we'll set her up here. Deal with that. Okay. That should be everything. So shuffle this. Oh, right. We still have to do pillars because we have so much terrain. 4 spaces away from all of the terrain. 4. 4. And 4. There we go. Terrain taken care of. I don't really care about the pillars. Alright. Shuffle, shuffle. Antelope does go first. So, top card. Buck. At the start of each monster turn, target any and attack any survivors in the blind spot. Okay. So, mood is active. Other than that, that is it for him. Alright. Goes to us. I'll go ahead and start with Renazuki. So Canthus plant. If you have a sickle, roll 2d10. Add the results. He also gets +2 because of Screaming Bracers. So it's going to be roll 2d10 +2, 18, more than enough to get in a Canthus plant. So we'll go ahead and just copy that, make a paste. Alright, so he gets another Canthus plant. And then that goes away. And he'll go 1, 2, 3. I'll take care of him. Next we'll go... I don't think I really want to do anything in particular with Renazuki at this point. Doremi. Let me take a look at this. I might just leave that to Renazuki. 1, 2, 3. It'll take him a few rounds, but he can get there. And it's too high. You know what? I'm just going to search it now. So 1d10, there's a 70% chance of getting something. Got it. Alright. So we get a strange iron resource and archive the terrain. So we're done with that. As it should be. Alright, so it takes care of this. We get another iron. Always nice to get more iron. If we ever, actually do blacksmithing stuff. Okay. And then she's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think she gets any additional movement. She doesn't. Alright, and then it's going to go Yuka. She'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and search that plant. 6. I think it's +1 survival. Yep, +1 survival. Don't need it. But we're just getting rid of the plants while I can. And then Hatate will go ahead and move up 5. Actually, she can move up 6. Because I think she won the foot race. So we'll go there. But I'll grab the plant that she's standing on at the very least. Boop. I think that's nothing. Nothing. Okay. And go there. Alright, and that is everybody. So it's going to go Antelope next. There's no one in the blind spot, so it's going to go straight into attack. Lone Rampage. The monster unleashes an awful wail to signal its terrific rampage. All non-death survivors suffer 1 brain damage. Boop. 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 No longer insane. Boop. And then all knockdown survivors within the zone of death suffer 1 damage per monster level to every hit location. All standing survivors within the zone of death suffer 1 damage per monster level bash and knockback 7. Alright, so that's going to hit 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes out 4 spaces. So it only hits Hitate because she moves too quickly. So 1d6. Oh, one thing to talk about. So you notice I use this table here for the hit locations. I did find a way of making specific dice, like unique die types that are essentially they're essentially tokens that have multiple sprites, and you can randomize them. So maybe in the future I'll actually make a hit location die and just add it to the table instead of doing what I'm doing right now. Anyway, 1 damage to the body for Hitate. So 1 damage to the body. She's going to get knocked down and all that good stuff. Also, she's a Rageaholic, and I don't remember what that does. Rageaholic. Whenever you suffer a severe injury, also suffer the frenzy. Okay, that's fine. You don't have anything else. You have weak spot, but that doesn't do anything to you. Alright, and then knockback 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're gonna go lay down for a bit. Okie dokie. And that's it. Because no one else is knocked down. And she was the only one that was in the zone of death. Okay, cool. So we did that. Alright, it's our turns. I'm going to go ahead and have Doremi. I'm not too worried about her at the moment. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we'll go there. That should be enough. Yep, 6 range. Alright, she's going to fire her arrow, so 1 shot. Accuracy is 5 because she has +1 accuracy. She does hit. Giant tongue, -2 toughness to wound this location. Alright. So 1d10. The arrow is 6. And then she has +2 strength. And she has a monster tooth necklace, so that brings it up to 3. So 16, more than enough to wound. So top card goes away. And then if the wound roll result is even, so for brain damage, it was a 7, so it was an odd result. So gain 1 insanity. So he gets her insanity back. Alright, and it's been debuffed. Was it -1 evasion? So now it's even easier to hit. Okay, got that going. Can't really do anything else with the bow because I moved because it's cumbersome. So that's it for that. Next, Rinazuki is just going to go ahead and walk around. 1, 2, 3. Search the plant. Again, the 2d10 +2. Yeah, there you go. So that takes care of all the acanthus plants. We now have all 4 of them. Okay. So if I want to, I can just let this thing heal itself a bunch so I can beat more loot out of it. Okay, takes care of Rinazuki. Next is Yuka. I'm going to go ahead and shout up Hitate. I'll roll to see if I keep the point. I don't. Down to 5. And she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Attacking from the front, not the best thing to do, but kind of my only option. I have Extra Sense, King Step, Thrill Seeker. It's been a while since I've looked at these. Fighting Arts, Thrill Seeker. Whenever you gain Survivor during the showdown phase, gain an additional survival. Okay, not a big deal. Just means I get 2 for every acanthus plant I eat. And then we have, of course, the Secret Fighting Art, which is King Step. So outside the battle presence stuff, I can choose 1 hit location and discard it to draw a new one. So that's the gist of it. So, good to know. So, I have 2 speed. I don't think she has any extra speed. She doesn't. Accuracy 5 goes down to 4 because of her accuracy bonus, and then it goes down to 3 because this thing is -1 evasion. So 2d10 hits on 3s. 2 hits. I'll roll get the locations. 1 and 2. Furry tail and gnarled horns. Alright, I will start with the furry tail first. So 1d10. I have 2 strength. The weapon has 3 strength, so that's 5. And then I have Monster Tooth Necklace with the bonuses. That brings it up to 7. So 1d10 plus 7. So essentially anything but a 1. Okay, wound. Top card goes away. And then we'll do the gnarled horns next. 1d10 plus 7. That's it's a wound, but not a crit. She doesn't. I do have +1 luck because of deadly, but that is not enough by itself. All right, so top card again. I'll take care of that. I'm not going to surge. Hatate is back up on her feet. She'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She'll search that plant. 1d10. 7 is enough to get +1 survival. She's maxed out on survival. Alright. Takes care of all of that. I need to get Rinazuki down to this bug plant, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Goes monster turn. No one's behind it. Top card is Bite. Close to survivor in field of view, which is Yuka. Roll speed 1, accuracy 2. Yuka has 1 evasion base, and then she gets +1 evasion because of her rawhide vest, so hits on 4s. Misses. Alright. Takes care of that. Goes to us. We'll start with I'll start with Doremi. I'm just gonna roll 2 attacks, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna roll 2 attacks. I'm not gonna aim. It's tempting, but I'm not gonna aim. So I'll roll 2d10. I hit on 6s. Or sorry, I hit on 5s because she has +1 accuracy, and it's -1 evasion. 2d10 hits once. Top card. Restless Rump. Turn away from the attacker and full move away. Blah, 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 blah. 3 strength, 4 strength for Monster Tooth Necklace, and then 5, 6 strength. So 1d10 plus 6. Alright, that is a wound. Not a crit, but it is a wound, which is all I needed to get her proficiency. So that takes care of her. And then it's going to move away and then full move in a straight line. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We will go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe this thing has 6 movement. It does. Alright. Takes care of that. I can't move because it's cumbersome. Next is going to go... I'll go ahead and send Rinazuki next. 1, 2, 3. Takes care of Rinazuki. Now it's going to be Yuka. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, can't do anything there. And then Hatate will go 1, 2, 3. Grab a plant. Okay. +1 survival doesn't really matter. I'm just getting rid of them as I go. Okay, goes to monster's turn. I'm not in the blind spot. Top card. Oops. I was grabbing the wrong thing here. Alright. Top card. Run down. Full move in the direction the monster is facing, and turn to face close to survivor. Okay. So full move. Boop. Turn around. Closest survivor is Yuka. Knockdown survivor in range. Knockdown survivor in range 12. There's no one knocked down. Closest survivor, which is Yuka. If target is knocked down, this attack gains +3 speed. Move twice and attack target. So essentially, I moved 12. But I don't need to really worry about that. So we'll go boop boop and attack. 1d10 hits on 4s. Hits. Location is chest. She'll just take it. Boop. Alright. And then that is it for that. Yep, that is it for that. Okay, goes to our turns. Doremi's going to go ahead and move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Murnazuki is going to go 1, 2, 3, grab a plant. Actually, I'll leave the plants alone. Alright. Hitate, actually, Yuka will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, attack blind spot. 2d10, 2 hits, top cards. This thing. All the attackers doom. Okay. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 2 brain damage per monster level and knockback 5, and are knocked down. So Yuka is going to go down to 0. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knock her down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should be it. Yep, that is everything. Alright, we'll shuffle all this again. She's knocked down. Hitate will shout her back up. Actually, I don't need to. She'll just get up on her own anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hitate has -1 speed, but she's dual-wielding guitars, so she has 3 attacks. 3d10. 1 perfect hit, and then she hits on... she does not have +1 accuracy. It does have -1 evasion. I am in the blind spot, so I hit on 5s. So 2 hits. 1 perfect hit. Oh, also, actually, she has the full set. So, armor sets. White Lion armor. Gain +1 speed and +2 strength when attacking with guitars. So, I'll roll an additional 1d10. Misses. Okay. Usually how it works when you forget. Just making sure. Yeah, I have the full set. Alright. So, yeah, 2 hits. I've shuffled. Super Dense, and then Ferocious Spasm. I'll go for the Super Dense first. Hitate does have guitar proficiency, so what that's going to do is cancel reaction on a first selected hit location. Oh, first selected. So I'm actually going to go for Ferocious Spasm first, and negate the reflex. So 1d10 +3 because of weapon. +2 strength, I'm assuming. 2 strength. And then another 2 strength because of the armor set. And that should be everything. Alright, critical hit, so the spasm, but doesn't have a crit location. Kind of wish it was the giant teeth now, but that's okay. And then, same thing for the other location. Just a wound. Alright. As only 3 cards left. All of them are kind of nasty, to be honest. Everyone's gotten a hit in except for Renazuki, which is fine, I guess. Monster's turn. It's going to buck. So 1d10 on the blind spot. Was it perform basic action? Yeah, just attacks the blind spot. So 1d10. It's accuracy 3. Hitate has evasion 1, so that brings up to 4. Okay, so that is a hit. It's going to do 1 damage unless I dodge. To the body. She'll just... she'll dodge it. She has the survival for it. Alright, next it's going to shuffle and draw. Lone Rampage. Okay, this is going to get messy. I lied, it's not going to be messy at all. It's literally just Hitate again. So, 1d6, it's going to do 1 damage to the body, can't dodge it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She gets knocked down. Everyone takes brain damage again. This is actually getting a little dangerous. Alright, and that is it. Goes to our turn. Yuka will get up. Murnazuki will move. 1, 2, 3. I don't have the connection to do the roar. So no luck there. Yuka will shout up Hatate. Don't get the point back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She gets back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I just moved you, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I think I did. Give me a second. Alright, check the footage. Yeah, I have moved him. Alright, and I just moved Yuka. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the top 3 hit locations with Doremi after I moved her. 1, 2, 3. Go figure. Alright, first strike, you have to go for that one. Ew, that's actually really bad, too. Oh, these are all bad. Alright. It goes to Antelope's turn. No one's in the blind spot. Run down. No one's knocked down, so it's going to be close to Survivor, which is a tie. Also, I have not been keeping track of monster controllers at all. I completely forgot about the monster controller. Give me a moment. Alright, I went ahead and just cycled through a bunch of times. I started with Yuka, and it seems I think it ends up being Renazuki, which is fine by me. In fact, I'm going to target Renazuki so he gets +1 insanity. So, usual stuff here. Bloop. We'll do it this way. Okay, make attack. I think that hits. Does hit. It's going to hit his waist, which is one of his most protected areas. And that is it. I believe the next card is going to be... I don't remember what the next card is. I think it's Bite. So we got that going for us, I guess. Alright, it's now our turn. Renazuki's just going to go 1, 2, 3. Yuka will go ahead and just move on up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hatate will go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And then I'm going to shoot with Doremi in place. So 2d10. 1 hit. Okay. I don't have a club, so it doesn't do anything extra. 1d10 plus 6, I think. 3 for the weapon, 1 for the tooth, yeah. Failed. Okay, takes care of that. Have you spent anything? You haven't. I'm going to go ahead and search just to do this again. This goes on the bottom. Okay. Monster turn. Monster controller shifts. It's going to be Hatate now. Yep. Bite. Closest survivor in field of view. That is Yuka and Doremi. I'll go for Yuka. Actually, no. Yeah, Yuka's fine. 1d10, missed, and then it's our turn. We're going to go 1, 2, and just deal with the plant. 1d10 plus 2 because I'm scavenging. 9. 1 random vermin resource. Okay, we get a crab spider. Awesome, that counts as a hide. Alright, takes care of that. I'm not going to worry about the pillars anymore. So all we have left is those a few canthus plants. Alright, takes care of you. I'm going to go ahead and shoot with Doremi. Yeah, we'll shoot with Doremi first. So 2d10. That is 1 hit. Top card. 1d10 plus 6. Alright, that is a wound. We get to shuffle this and get rid of 1. Okay. Then she's going to surge. And look at the top 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Put you on the bottom, like so. And then I'm going to move. Yeah, you don't have a reroll left. I'm going to go ahead and just move you out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just grab one of these. I think that's +1 survival. So she'll actually get 2 because of Thrill Seeker. Yep. So that's probably the first time I've ever used Thrill Seeker. Alright. Takes care of her. And then I'm going to go ahead and move up with Tate here and see what we get. Alright, so she attacks 4 times. That is too many hits, so it's just going to trigger the trap. So let's go ahead and just knock that out. She's going to take 2 brain damage, which is enough to trauma. Roll 1d10. 10. Thank you. Alright, brain trauma. I don't get any bonuses. So 1d5 insanity, +1 speed token, +1 strength token, ignore slow. And cannot spend survival, use fighting arts, can't use specializations or masteries, can gain multiple times. So roll 1d5. So he gets 2 insanity back. Gets a strength token, speed token. And that is it. And then she goes flying backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets knocked down. Yep. And then just gonna move away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're about to take a bunch of traumas, which is going to suck. But yeah, there's not anything I can do about it. Alright. Okay. Goes to monster turn. Top card. Okay, it's just run down. Knockdown survivor in range. That is actually... that is definitely Hitate. Yep, it is. Monster Controller, by the way, is not Hitate. It's actually now Doremi. So here it comes. Zoom. You're going to get knocked down and take a damage. She's taking damage because that's the trait for the Screaming Antelope. It's because of Trample. 1 damage to the body. A lot of body damage. Alright. And then 1d10. Oh, actually, I think this gains, what, 3 speed? Alright, so 4 attacks. So 40-10. All hit. 46. Alright, so she's going to take a damage to the head. Legs, waist, and she'll dodge the body. She can dodge while knocked down. Alright. So that happened. And she gets back up. And, yeah. Whatever this next card is, I want to know what it is. Okay, so Yuka... Actually, I'll start with Hitate. 1, 2. She'll attack. She has 5 attacks now, because she has a speed token. So 4 attacks base because of the guitars paired. 3 down to 3 because of this -1 speed. Back up to 4 because of the token, and then back up and goes up to 5 because of this. Oh, actually, I don't get specialization. Oh, actually, do I get armor stuff? That's a good question. It only says weapon and specialization and weapon mastery, so I do still get the armor bonuses. So 5 attacks. Boom. Alright, I hit on 5s, because I have accuracy, don't I? I don't have accuracy, so I hit on 6s, because of the -1 evasion. So that is 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I can't ignore any of these because I can't use specializations anymore. Alright, I'm going to go for Restless Hoof first. Yeah, I'll go for Hoof first. Roll 1d10 plus 3 for weapon plus... Is there anything else? Plus 2 for armor, plus 1 because of token, and plus 2 because of her strength. Yep, that sounds about right. So first hit, critical hits on the Restless Hoof. Get a resource. So I'll shuffle and draw. We got ourselves a shank bone. And then this gets a persistent injury, so we'll go ahead and leave it in play. And then we're going to go for the horns next. Critical hits to the horn. Alright, you're going all in, I see. Alright, top card goes away. Get another resource. Beast Steak. Another persistent injury. And then the last one. Figures. Alright. In the rune roll for this location is 1 or 2. Monster consumes your weapon. Archive the gear and cancel the attack. Alright, so we lose a guitar. That sucks. Well, I guess I'll be switching over to, I'm going to be switching over to Beast Knuckles at this rate. Alright. Yeah, so they stay in play. I'm going to go ahead and just move in, see what we get here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 attacks. 2d10. 1 hit. Top card. Alright. I'm just going to roll 1d10 because my bonuses are plenty high enough. So 4 plus 3, 7 plus my strength. That's above. That's 8 or higher, so that's going to be a wound and a kill. And that'll finish off the fight. So we lost a guitar. That sucked. But it's not the end of the world. But I don't have a replacement claw to actually fix that. Alright, sorry, I thought for a second I thought I left out freaking settlement events, but no, those are from expansion. Alright. So we get plus 1 hunt experience and all sorts of good stuff. Hunt experience, proficiency, hunt experience, proficiency, hunt experience, and she has sword specialization, hunt experience, and axe proficiency. I think this is her first sword specialization. I don't remember. When attacking with a sword, after drawing hit locations, make a wounded tip, then select a hit location to resolve with that result. This is pretty good, except whenever you get a location that has first strike on it, because then that just overrides it. But overall, it's really good. No level ups. We do get our resources. My cat just jumped on the desk. Here, go on your chair. 4 basic, 4 screaming. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll put you guys away. We don't need to worry about any of this anymore. Alright, so far it looks like we're not getting very much hide, which kind of sucks. Basic resources. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Looks like we got a total of 4 hide, counting the crab spider. We got 4 extra resources, not too shabby. But we lost a guitar, which sucks. With the large flat tooth, we should be able to get another guitar. But it will be a different guitar, so I can't stack it, which sucks. But besides that, though, we should be able to mess around with what we got here. Obviously, we'll be able to innovate. Yeah, large flat tooth and a pelt. So it literally would eat up stuff, leaving you with only a few hide. Alright, so looks like it's going to be something like this. There's our innovation. I'll leave us with 2 pelts to play around with, which is enough to get back a pickaxe and then make something else on top of it. Plenty of bone to play around with. That's about it. We might want to do the I can't do special innovate yet. How many bones do we have? We have 4 bones. Yeah, we're just short of being able to do the blacksmith. Oh, actually, yeah, it looks like. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video. Overall, it went reasonably well. It sucks that we lost the material. If we had the if she wasn't frenzied, I would have been able to just negate the reflex and went for that location first. It's just bad luck, I guess. Anyway, I am the Depressed Hero, Kingdom Death Monster. See you guys later.